What is up, CSBA? Welcome to Fort Worth, Texas, to the Schlaumeyer Arena. Number 3, Texas Tech Red Raiders going to take on the number 12 TCU Horned Frogs. And joining me in the booth, the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Broadcast himself. What's up, Aaron?
Doing all right. Number 3, number 12 here should hopefully be a lot closer than the last one was.
From your mouth to God's ears. What are you looking forward to in this game, my friend? Obviously, this is a big time matchup here in the Big 12.
I want to see if TCU's defense is going to be able to keep Don Machiavelli in check. He comes into this one averaging almost 29 points a game here for Texas Tech.
That's been crazy. Ill-advised pass there, and Hanzo Hasashi going to take it coast to coast with the butter and toast off the steal. The silent assassin able to get TCU off to a start on a Texas Tech turnover. Knocked down on the low post to Musa Grosjean. Ricky Rowe going to guard him. Fade away. They're going to call a traveling violation, so the basket will not count.
I don't think that was a travel, and that's the first one that I've seen in the CSPA. That's absolutely ridiculous.
There was one last night, too. It happens. It's probably about 2 or 3 times a week. That's about all that happens. Doesn't happen a lot, though. Rowe going to get the screen. Not many, though. It doesn't happen often. Rowe going to kick it out. Hasashi for 3. Bang! 5-0 start here for the Horned Frogs.
Yeah, Hasashi comes into this one. Second leading scorer here for TCU at 13.5 a game on 60, 150.
Mack for 2, so gets Texas Tech on the board. Pull-up jumper is no good. Who's that? That was Main there. Stojakovic, no good. Grosjean, though, there for the putback. Can't get the layup to go. Main counting and one. Sebastian Musa. They get the two. Confused.
Fair enough. I believe this is an and one opportunity for Mane.
Ping your locker rooms, y'all. Want more viewership in here? Ping them. Get everybody in here. This is going to be a good game. It should be. 3 versus 12. Texas Tech out trailing by 6 here to the Horned Frogs early on. Backdoor alley-oop. And Rowe comes over when they can big defensive play. Going to get it out to Bolton. So the big unit of Bolton, Hasashi, and Rowe all combining for 10 of the TCU points here early on. Fadeaway 3 is good. Bang! CJ Mack from downtown. He's coming in and shooting 50% clip from beyond the arc, so not surprised to see him knock that down.
Yeah, right now, though, TCU running very much their 2, 3, and 4 spots with Mane the one contributing in his own regard as well offensively.
You're right. I apologize. That's my bad on that. But I think I was thinking more of the three-headed monster here at TCU. Hasashi for 3, front rim no good. Machiavelli, who had an amazing performance last week.
It's fine. I for a second I thought Bolton was a power forward.
You're good. High off the glass, no good. Caden Norris. Hey, Sal Smith. How you doing, buddy? Welcome to the stream. Main off the glass, no good. Is it Monty or is it Main?
I have no idea.
Huge block. Appreciate the sub, too, Sal. Thank you for that, buddy. And 5. Appreciate it. Ray, that's why I missed the Discord pings, man. I got to figure out how to get those Discord, the hidden viewers back. I don't think the people that are not online get them. Machiavelli with the backdoor cut, and looks like that the Red Raiders coming storming back here, cut at the 3. 5 gifted from Sal Smith. Appreciate that, buddy. Now you got me excited here. Ricky Rowe cannot work over Musa Grosjean. Deathridge in transition. Tito Deathridge cuts it to 1, so the Red Raiders on a little bit of a run here.
Yeah, really, really quick one here from Texas Tech. TCU going to call a timeout here to talk things over after that.
Not surprising, and a nice run there by the Red Raiders. I don't know, Sal Smith. Do you have a guy here already, or is this your first time hanging out here?
This is their first time.
Wow.
They're a friend of mine.
Oh, okay.
They're a friend of mine.
Oh, okay.
Funnily enough, that was the friend I was talking to before the
Oh,
stream
okay.
today.
Look at Ray coming back over the top. Another 5 gifted.
Ray is now overtaken second place.
Yes, sir. We're going to get a hype train going the way this is going. This is going. Love it. You got me more focused on the subs. Appreciate it. Wow. Tommy Krieg.
Great effort there by Krieg. Texas Tech this season has been a super, super high-octane offense. There's a reason they're number 3 in the league so far, averaging just shy of 100 points per game, sitting at like 95, 96, I think.
Yeah. By the way, Rihi Raka with a nice back-to-the-basket move. Yeah, I will say, Raka, this is going to be an interesting matchup between him and Krieg. This is where the TCU bench could, this is where TCU can get in trouble. They don't have as deep a bench as, in my opinion, as Texas Tech. So, 3 ball. Sorry.
Raka has a bit of a size advantage on Krieg. Krieg only 6'10". Raka at 7 foot. But both still incredibly even as far as stats go this season. Both averaging roughly 8 and 5 points per game, close to about 8 rebounds a game as well for each. So should be an incredible matchup off the bench for both these teams.
Yeah, for sure. Big block there by Krieg. Keeps it a 1-point game. The guys are crazy. Thank you for all the subs. Appreciate you. So, Sal, does Sal have a player yet? Has he made a player yet? We got to get him in here and make a player.
Salem has not made a player
yet.
Excuse me. Yeah, admittedly, I don't know if they'd be interested. They're not a super big sports fan, but still appreciate coming in here, supporting the league, supporting the stream. It means a lot to us.
Yeah, it definitely does. And CJ Joe's going to kick it outside, wide open. Krieg from the elbow, rims in and out. Raka up with a rebound. Well, we appreciate it, Salem. Thank you, buddy.
Here's Stanley Steamer Jr. Can't get that to go. Gets his own board. Gets the bucket and the foul. TTU going to take their first lead here of the night, with that potentially looking to extend it to a 1-basket game here for the Red Raiders.
1-800 call Stanley Steamer Jr. Got to add the junior in there. He was Steamer. He was the Stanley Steamer last year. Now he's Stanley Steamer Jr. the walk-on.
Yeah. TCU got a man cold right now. That's Froggy Horns, the walk-on.
So 14-6. Cornell fan, what are you talking about? You're a blue chip. You're going to get money from... We talked about that, my dude. Oh, my God. Shaking my head. He's a blue chip prospect. What is he talking about? He's going to earn... He's working on the paid side of things. Ding dong. He's joined the content team. He's joined the boot. He's doing the color commentary. Counted in 1.
Up and over. Raka gets the foul too. So Krieg got to look to complete the 3-point play here. This matchup, by the way, you mentioned it, Raka and Krieg, potentially a bit in Raka's favor, just because Rihi Raka has a bit more playmaking ability than Krieg does. But again, in points per game and rebounds, both players this season on incredibly even pace so far. As Deathridge going to get forced out of bounds, TCU going to get the turnover off of that. So a chance for TCU to extend this lead even further.
Yeah, the Horned Frogs defenses look pretty good in this one. Krieg actually having a nice start to his game here. I was a little worried about that. Raka being such a good player, but Krieg has kind of held his own here so far. I'll talk to you after the game, Alex, about your situation, because I don't want to disrupt it from the game. Nice defensive play there by the Red Raiders.
Deathridge with it now.
Mismatch in the low post to see if they get it to Raka. 10 on the shot clock here. Carl Zeeland trying to work over Rocca. They're going to double him. Cross-court pass over to Stanley Steeman Jr. for 3 ball. No good. And Krieg up with the rebound.
I wouldn't really call Rocca on Zeeland a mismatch. Again, Krieg a bit on the shorter side for a center at 6'10". Zeeland's the same height.
Yeah, maybe it's just the big frame of Rocca that makes him seem like they're standing.
Yeah, Zeeland much more lithe. Is Krieg going to get called for the shooting foul on Octavius, who will go to the line for 2?
Yeah, so out of Octavius to the line for 2. Try to put the Red Raiders back on top. Octavius coming in, shooting 75% from the free throw line on the season. Knocks down the first. Free throw up and good. So 16-15 Red Raiders back up by 1. 18 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. First quarter flying by already. Main. He's going to drive. Now decides to pull it out. 7 on the shot clock. It's Krieg in the low post. Going to try to spin move on Rocca. Rocca says no, but gets called for the foul. And that's 2 on Rocca here in the first quarter. You better be careful.
Yeah, could lead to a very early foul out here by Ricky Rocca, and they don't... Okay, that's a lie. They definitely do have somebody off the bench that could probably take his place. Might have to run either Uwawa or O'Houlihan a bit longer than they might have liked.
Just posting something in stream
League chat.
Yep, because Ray said he wants to give out subs if we get to 40. So I just said Ray gifting progression players. Ray gifting out 40.
First quarter's over.
Yeah, that's crazy. I just pinged all the progression players, let them know now. Yeah, good first quarter here. It's been a battle. Second quarter coming your way. Watch the CSBA on Twitch. 17-16 TCU on top by 1. All right. 17-16 TCU Horned Frogs up. Well, what's your thoughts on that first quarter there, Mr. Aaron?
Yeah, I mean, it definitely a bit of an unexpected twist. Again, Texas Tech so far has had an incredibly electric offense, hovering close to 100 points per game this season. But TCU's defense has also been really good. They're well under 80 points a game, somewhere in like the 78 points per game range TCU usually gives up. So despite the Horned Frogs maybe not having the offensive proficiency of Texas Tech, their defense has been doing a great job keeping this close.
Yeah, Mikey Williams not able to hit that 3. Tommy Creek doing a nice job defensively on Rocket. He's been activated here, so...
That was on O'Houlihan, actually.
That was O'Houlihan? My bad. I thought that was Rocket. My bad.
Yeah, full starting unit back in for both sides, save Krieg, who's activated at the moment. Finds him on the pick and roll. What a feed to Thomas Krieg.
Wow, nice play there. Good find from Maine. (19-16) Horned Frogs up by 3. Machiavelli going to get the screen. Step back. Ooh, he thought about a 3. Maine closed him out, though. Didn't get the separation he thought he was going to have on the pullback. Stojakovic Jr. Going to get it over to CJ Mack. Hanzo Hisashi going to get out on him on defense. Norris up with a rebound. TCU's defense doing a nice job right now on the Red Raiders. Backdoor cut. Tommy Krieg again. Wow, Krieg having a good game.
Yeah, Krieg already with 11 points tonight off the bench. Just playing out of his mind right now. Is Texas Tech going to have to call a timeout here as TCU on a 4-0 run to start the second quarter?
Yeah, Krieg coming in only averaging 8.5, so he's already well above his average in this game.
Krieg eating good tonight against TCU.
Active hands there by Bolton. Pays it to Stojakovic Jr. Counted in 1 as Caden Norris up with the foul, his first.
What a move there by Peja. Getting that up and under in and draws the foul as well. Potential for a 3-point play here for Stojakovic.
Free throw up and good as he rattles that one in.
2-point lead now in favor of TCU. Texas battle here tonight in the Big 12.
Uwawa up with the rebound, gets it out to Musa Grosjean. He's going to fire it up to Stojakovic. Bolton challenging him at the rim. Good defense there by Bolton to get back.
Challenge by Bolton. What a chase down.
Bolton's going to finish it. End-to-end action here as Josh Bolton gets rewarded for his defensive efforts by running the floor. 23-19.
Tomahawk. Yeah, nice little tomahawk there by Bolton after running the floor. Again, the 2, 3, and 4 here for TCU have been incredibly electric in this one. You know, kind of, what is the gosh dang word I'm looking for? Hizashi with the mid-range, too strong there.
I don't know, but I will say that TCU challenging every shot in the face, hands up, everything is contested. CJ Mack, wow, what a move there. Had his defender, but can't get the shot to go. I think he was a little surprised at how wide open he was there on that move.
Complimented the word I'm looking for by the likes of Mane and Tom Krieg so far tonight. Both teams not shooting incredibly well. Again, I think that's credit, though, to the defense on both sides.
Yeah, I would
playing super, super well tonight.
I would agree with that as Grosjean can't get the sky hook to go. 25-19, TCU up by 6 here. Bolton going to get it over to Hisashi. Hisashi bounce pants over to Maine. Maine Norris going to set a screen him. Maine thought about a 3. Now gets it back to Hisashi. 6 on the shot clock. Caden Norris going to set a screen. He's going to get the ball. Goes at the rim and good. The pick and roll working to perfection.
Yeah, the pick and roll for TCU has been just unstoppable right now for Texas Christian. They've looked great going to that particular play style. That's Machiavelli for 3, I believe.
Yeah, Machiavelli from downtown. Bang. He's been stroking the ball so well lately.
Yeah, again, averaging close to 30 points a game so far this season. Great defense by Grosjean on row as well.
Yeah, Grosjean, nice play there. Stojakovic throws it down. And this is the reason why Texas Tech, the 3rd-ranked team in the country, they can come back at you from many different angles.
Yeah, very, very, very front-loaded offensively, of course, by the likes of Machiavelli. But still a lot of incredible scores here. You know, CJ Mack and Murphy O'Houlihan averaging in double digits. Octavius and Raka close to that number as well. You know, even some of their lower scores still contributing in important ways here for Texas Tech that add up at the end of the day. So,
Froggy Horns for 3. Side rim, no good. Octavius up with the rebound. Here comes Texas Tech the other way.
Horns has been super cold tonight.
Oh, what an alley-oop pass gone wrong as Uwawa not able to get that to go. Rowe has been absolutely quiet in this game. Going to drive, goes up underneath, gets fouled. A hard foul by Uwawa. Rowe looked like he was going to dunk it, but Uwawa said no, sir.
Yeah, Rowe has definitely taken more of a subdued role here at TCU in his senior season. So far, averaging 7.5 points. 6 rebounds, 3.5 assists per game. So definitely playing more of kind of the everyman here for TCU, less more of like the primary scoring option for the Horned Frogs.
Well, full transparency, I think last game he's only had one bad game this season, but I don't think he put up. I think he put up like 4 points or something like that. So his points per game average dropped significantly.
I mean, I also remember like the game before that he had like 17 with a game-winning 3 ball.
Exactly.
So.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I think it was just the last game that affected his numbers. Out of Octavius drainage from the outside. They're going to call it a 2, though, foot on the line.
Yeah, it's still early in the season, though. This is only the 4th week of CSBA action. First week of conference action. Texas Tech 3-0 so far. TCU at 2-1. There's more like what we're used to seeing out of Ricky Rowe back when he was with the Illini.
Yeah, he had the mismatch there. Took advantage of that completely. Poor Tito Deathridge was mismatched. CJ Jones going to come away with the steal. See if they can capitalize. Going to get it to Rowe. Pull-up jumper is good. 32-26. Here comes that run by TCU now on the other side.
Yeah, TCU up by 4 now after a small run here. 2 minutes, 34 seconds left in the second quarter. Grosjean with it, finds the opening, jams it home.
Wow, what a play by Grosjean there. Musa.
Efficiency starting to pick up here for both sides. Defense kind of laxing a little bit here as these teams kind of feeling each other out at the moment.
Counted and one as Musa Grosjean picks up his second. So Rowe to the line to shoot one to try to complete the 3-point play the old-fashioned way.
Yeah, it's funny. We were talking about how quiet Rowe was, and he's already made 6 straight points here for TCU. The blurst continues in the commentary booth.
Always. And Rowe has been not very efficient from the free throw line. That's a second miss. He's got to do a little better job there.
Yeah, Rowe coming into this one only 60% from the charity stripe. Not super efficient. Granted, not the worst on his team. Tom Krieg's only at 25. But
Rowe has struggled. I will say Rowe has struggled from the free throw line this season. So.
Yeah, I mean, also struggled from the field too. 38% field goal percentage so far this season.
Yeah, he's had some really tough matchups to play against guys. I know when they played Tennessee, he got shut down by Tommy Gunn. So that's one thing that Rowe has struggled with. That's one thing that archetype does struggle with. To be honest with you, is when he does have a stronger defender on him, he can get pushed off the ball a little bit.
So you're telling me that Rowe would get shut down by the likes of Mizukana?
Possibly. Williams for 3. You never know. It depends on who guards him.
That's true. That's also a question for like a deep into tournament time.
Well, think about it this way. We talk about all the archetypes having pluses and minuses, right? They all have things that they're really good at, things that they're not good at, and if there are coaches that will exploit certain matchups for a reason, and that's one that I've noticed on the other side. And not that I want to give anybody the playbook on how to play Ricky Rowe, but I've noticed what's worked against him. So just being honest, I mean,
nothing wrong with that.
I would call it that. I would call it that way if he wasn't my if he wasn't my player. So Williams gets fouled and counted at 1. Stanley Steamer Jr.
Potential for a 4-point play here. TCU now up by double digits. Potential to make it 11 points here.
Was that behind the arc? I thought that was on the red line. What?
I thought it was behind the arc.
You might be right. I wasn't sure. I couldn't see. Someone's going to go back and look at that. But 11-point lead either way. You don't see that happen very often, jump shots. That's actually twice in the last 2 days that's actually happened. That's more of what we see. Rocca fouled, counted on 1. Tommy Krieg. So
not happy with it.
So God giveth.
Krieg not happy with it at all.
God giveth, God taketh away.
Now back down to double digits. Rocca going to look to push this back to an 8-point lead now for TCU. It does so. Rocca 75% free throw shooter so far this season.
He's having a nice season. Almost averaging a double-double.
Yeah.
Krieg going to set up in the low post. The size mismatch down low. See if they get the ball. 5 on the shot clock. They're not going to. 3-ball rims in and out. Tough miss there from C.J. Jones. That ball was halfway down before popping out.
Yeah, the likes of O'Houlihan and Rocca, that specific duo, really contributing, especially on the rebound end. That's C.J. Jones now picking up his 3rd foul here late in the second quarter. So some foul trouble here potentially for the point guard could lead to some extended minutes late here for Mane, or Main, however you want to say the man's name.
By the way, Murphy O'Houlihan with a little smirk on his face after he got the benefit of that foul call.
Listen, drawing fouls is an art form. Okay? Sometimes you just get away with one and you know it.
For sure. Faux show. Krieg.
Got a bit of a mismatch now.
Krieg's going to cut to the rim. They should have given it to him. Step back 3. C.J. Jones for 3. Not able to get it to go. And that is the way we're going to end the half. 40-34. TCU up by 6. You're watching the CSBA on Twitch. We're back. Halftime show coming your way. Main man Aaron here going to break us down. Aaron, take us away. Tell us what we saw in that first half, my friend.
Yeah, I mean, I alluded to it in kind of the warm-up to this particular game. TCU would have a slight advantage if they were able to hold down Don Machiavelli. They've done great with that so far. Defensively, TCU has been absolutely smothering Texas Tech like a security blanket. Texas Tech has definitely had, some signs of life, have been able to kind of cut through the defense every now and again, but the super, super strong defensive effort for TCU, contesting pretty much every single shot. There's not a whole lot that Texas Tech has really been able to do about it. Both teams offensively not doing super well. TCU, of course, with the efficiency advantage. Texas Tech leading a bit in the rebounds department, though. But the key for Texas Tech here is just finding ways to cut through the TCU defense. Otherwise, TCU is just going to continue kind of running away with this one.
Yeah, for sure. We'll see what happens here in the second half. Let's take a look at the featured player at the half. Leading scorer is going to be Tommy Krieg, who had I think he had 11 in that first. Might even be 13. We'll see. Yeah, 11 and 7. Almost a double-double for him. Krieg.
Yeah, almost the double-double off the bench in the first half.
Yep, Krieg averaging 8.5 and 7.5 respectively, has 11 and 7 here. So
already kind of pushing up those averages here is Krieg for TCU.
Bolton going to drive high off the glass, can't get it to go. Rocca comes in, swoops in for the rebound. Good pass to CJ Mack. Mack going to try to work it. His defender over. Spin move, fade away, jumper is no good. Bolton up with the rebound. Here comes Texas Tech the other way. Actually, TCU the other way.
And again, TCU has just had a presence at every time Texas Tech tries to make a shot. There's always a TCU defender there.
Yeah. Ill-advised no-look pass from Maine there. Machiavelli from deep. Can't get it to go. Rocca, though, keeps it alive. Got a second chance opportunity for the Red Raiders. Peja in the lane, can't get it to go. This time, Bolton pulls it down. Quick outlet pass. This Hansi Masashi fadeaway three. Bang!
That was a two. That was a 2 foot on the line.
Called it a 2. My bad. Yep.
Yeah, a little too far forward there when he started that fade, so they're only going to call it a 2-point shot.
Oh,
another costly turnover here for Texas Tech, rather. Wawa going to check in. But again, like I said, TCU's defense has just been all over the Red Raiders tonight.
Yeah, it's been a solid defensive efforts.
Texas Tech's defense, like a bad rash. You just can't get rid of them.
I thought you were going to say like a bad penny. Machiavelli from deep this time gets it to go. Bang.
Okay, well, I as soon as I say that, Machiavelli's just going to fire up a 3 like he's Midoriyama. That's a reference some people will get, I'm sure.
Rowe. Strong take. Uwawa not able to stop him. He's got 9 now.
Shooting 67% from the field tonight is Rowe. Hit 6 straight in that second quarter as well.
Machiavelli going to go in and...
What a move by Don Machiavelli.
Wow.
Slicing and dicing his way through the Horned Frogs.
A little bit of a little razzle-dazzle on that shot. 44-39. 44-39. Time out of the court. You're watching CSBA on Twitch. We're right.
You guys, he's loving what he's seeing as we see Bo Iverson with the dunk.
Yeah. Right, nice pass. What a pass.
They're leaving wide open. Here King with the pull-up mid-range and he hit.
Sees it. He goes right down the middle. Carter drives the floater up off the lap.
All right, welcome back here to Fort Worth, Texas. Bryce said TD Sav going crazy in the comments. He's a big fan. He's a former teammate of Ricky Rowe, so I gotta believe TD Sav rooting on for TCU here. I would think. Doesn't mean I'm right.
Possibly.
CJ Mack trying to work over Hasashi. Hasashi stays right with Mack. Mack gets it over to Machiavelli. Maine's going to step off. Now Machiavelli drives, strips him. That's his first. Machiavelli to the line and shoot 2.
I mean, listen, Sav, I'm sure Wired would love to have you in the booth if you wanted.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know why. More commentators, the better. Give Aaron a break. Aaron been killing it in the booth, man.
It's It's good times. It's fun here.
I love having you in the booth. We always have a good time. I'm actually kind of straight-laced tonight. I'm not throwing all the jokes out. This has been a good game.
It's not prime time yet, too. So.
Yeah, that's a possibility. I'm not in prime time tonight. I gave away my slot. Ricky Rowe.
Instead you're letting me take the reins in prime time.
That's okay. Listen, if there was anybody that I would hand the torch to, that it would definitely be you.
Aw, thank you. Machiavelli with 12 tonight, still a far cry from his 29 a game average at the moment. Still a lot of game here, a lot of game to play here, as Peja misses that 3. Great defense by Joshua Bolton.
Mac gets blocked by Hisashi. What a play by the silent assassin. Man, it is well downtown, no good. And the ball comes all the way out to Uwa. Caden Norris nowhere near that rebound, despite having nobody boxing him out.
Yeah, TCU has finally found the fire suppression blanket to kind of tame the electrifying Texas Tech offense, as Machiavelli can't come up with that shot. And Uwa missing the second chance effort as well.
Sashi pull up for 3, bang, in transition. Texas Tech doesn't like what they see. They call timeout. TCU up by 8. Interesting enough that the TCU defense has just been swarming in every shot. There has been no shots in this game that has not been contested.
Yeah, and again, TCU has just been everywhere on Texas Tech. Anytime the Red Raiders try to put a shot up, there's a Horned Frog right in front of them.
I think they're worried about warts. Krieg with another block. This time, Zeeland able to keep Uwa off the boards.
Are they worried about warts, or have they succumbed to the effects of the Hypnotoad?
I don't know. Maybe it might be the Hypnotoad. Krieg's got the size mismatch down low. Fadeaway J is no good off the mark. Gotta love the Gotta love the Hypnotoad, though. Bad entry pass to Mikey Williams. They got a man. Get to Zeeland. Zeeland gonna throw it down just out the outstretched hands of Uwa.
TCU back up by 10 here. A bit of a surprise, considering again how dominant Texas Tech's offense has been so far this season, to find them at not even 50 points here midway through the third quarter, as Uwa gets his own offensive board and slams it home.
I like what you did there. You called him Uwawa. Ooh, Wawa. Zeeland. Now over to Horns. Horns going to go over to Krieg. Krieg going to kick it outside to Williams. Williams going to bring it outside. 4 on the shot clock here. Williams with a little stutter step. What a move, and he blows it. But Tommy Krieg has been the unsung hero here for TCU.
Krieg, I think, has 15 points now.
He's got 15 now, yep.
I think he's got a double-double, too, with rebounds.
Machiavelli gets
the
blocked.
That's there, too. Good Lord.
That's Krieg's 3rd block of the game.
Have a night, Tom Krieg.
Reverse layup is good. Nice job by CJ Jones with the reverse layup. What's up, Trigger? What's up, brother? 55-43. Nice pass to Murphy O'Houlihan.
Somebody messaged the Discord. Got a bit of an upset alert here in Fort Worth, Texas.
Still got a lot of game left to be played. Williams is going to lose it all. Krieg. Tommy on the spot. Going to get it over to CJ Jones for a 3. No good.
Yeah, props to the hustle by O'Houlihan to try and get that. Like, literally fell to the floor and stretched out for it.
Stanley Steamer, call 1-800, call Stanley Steamer Jr. Nice baseline jumper there by Steamer.
TCU really picking up efficiency-wise, almost at 50%. Uwa activated down low, something to potentially keep an eye on.
Yeah,
Team's really cleaned up, too. Not a lot of fouls yet in this third quarter.
That's a benefit when you guard Krieg the way Krieg's been playing right now. Williams spin move on Stanley Steamer. He's going to drive Steamer with the block. Big-time rejection there. Steamer going to get it in transition high off the glass and good. Bank is open. ATM card accepted.
Steamer got the cash app.
Yes, sir. So Texas Tech comes roaring back here, 6-point lead.
What a pick there by Krieg.
Krieg has done it all here for TCU here tonight.
TCU climbing ever closer to that 50% efficiency tonight. 35 seconds left here in the third quarter. Here's Stanley Steamer Jr. with a high floater off the glass.
Yeah, he went right at Krieg. Krieg tried to block that. One of the few times Krieg hasn't been coming up with the defensive play.
I mean, listen, sometimes man just throws up a floater that high, you can't really do anything about it. Oh, Houlihan picking up his first on Zealand will send him to the line for 2.
Yeah, Carl Zealand to the line. Shoot 2. Zealand coming in, shooting perfect from the free throw line. Strike this season. Misses his first, of course, because I said it. But he had been perfect coming into this game from the free throw strike. So Zealand Green's the second. 30 up in the stream. Appreciate you, CSBA. Thanks for hanging out with me here. Friday Night Hoops. It's been a good one. We got another good one coming up. Baylor, Kansas after this game. Bounce pass over
Texas
to
Tech looks like they're going to hold for last shot here.
Krieg.
Under 10 seconds to go. Krieg with a big steal, though. Stuffing the stat sheet here is Tom Krieg.
Backdoor alley-oop to Zealand. No good. Houlihan picks it off. So that is the way we end 3 quarters. 58-51. Texas Christian up by 7. You're watching the CSBA on Twitch. Get those 4s up in stream chat. We're right back. I love you, Nick. That's great.
That's fantastic.
All right, let's take a look at the State Farm assist of the game. Froggy
Horns over to Ricky Rowe.
Yeah, that wasn't anything special. This is a count.
No, that's a solid 3 there.
That's a State Farm special. It's a Friday night special. You got all the guys, the people with no life working State Farm tonight.
Yeah, clearly they don't give a damn about a good assist tonight in the booth.
Rowe with a nice block on the entry alley pass. Entry alley oop pass. And God, I couldn't speak. Ugh. Got tongue tied.
I feel that.
God, I was like over the tongue. Bolton.
Rowe confirms State Farm Golden Boy. 13 points on 9 turnovers for TCU tonight.
Rocker gonna drive. He gets fouled by Rowe.
Just Rowe's first foul tonight.
A lot of help.
Texas Tech.
A lot of help defense though.
Yeah, Texas Tech down by 9 at the moment. They've been on the back foot pretty much all game. Again, the defense by TCU, Jesus, has been absolutely phenomenal tonight, and exactly what TCU needed to bring against these high-powered offense that is Texas Tech.
Rocca coming into this game, averaging 75% from the free throw line, knocks down 1 of 2, 8-point lead. You know, you said Jesus. I mean, it makes sense. Texas Christian, right? I mean,
I hate it here.
Rowe gonna drive, draws a double team, gets it over to Bolton. Bolton draws the body, can't get the shot to go. Good job by Otto Octavius. Coach John gonna get it up to Octavius. He's gonna go inside. And again, everything contested at the rim. Me for 3, bang!
Texas Tech has 35 rebounds tonight.
Wow.
And is losing. The fact that Texas Tech hasn't hit 70 points at this point in time just shows how good TCU's defense has been. It's wild here in Fort Worth.
Every shot has been challenged. Almost every shot, except for that one. Of course, that's the one that they make. CJ Mack from downtown, bang. Big
right, but
there.
even though there wasn't a man up, there was still, Hazashi was still in the area for it.
Caden Norris gonna see if they're gonna go inside. Mismatch in the low post. Now they switch. Morris gonna go over to Rowe. He's gonna kick it out to Maine, who was thought about the 3 spin move. He's gonna go back inside to Norris. Norris floater no good. Rocca, no panicking TCU there.
Rajan with it now.
Gets it out to Stojakovic Jr. Not going to come off the screen.
Ooh, what a move by Mac, though,
Wow.
over around Azashri.
Quickness
Broke
there.
that man's ankles.
Yeah, the quickness there cuts it to 6.
Caught that man leaning.
And then strong take there by Main.
He's got 8 points tonight. He's done a great job really kind of spreading the love around.
Timeout, Texas Tech, 65-57. We'll stay right here. Been a great game, Aaron. This could be coming down to the last minute here, I have a feeling.
Yeah, it definitely could, but again, Texas Tech has been on the back foot this entire game. Since halftime, we've kind of hovered about around this 8 to 12 mark as far as the gap goes in favor of TCU. So the Red Raiders really need to get something going and get something going quick.
The question is, can TCU do it for 4 straight quarters? Right now, they've been doing a good job defensively. Even Stojakovic having to try to earn that one there. And Rocca with the offensive board. Can't get the putback as Norris challenged him.
Actually, a 2-man challenging him on that putback. Here's Hasashi!
Oh, and Hasashi got blocked by CJ Mack. Wow, that would have been the highlight dunk of the century. Wow.
Woo! That'll get your blood pumping.
Who wants to move to 2K23 after seeing that? Jeez.
Better customization options. Smile.
I know there is. That's why I made the comment that I did. Good find by Rowe to find Morris. He's going to go in and finger rolls. Caden Norris.
Just gonna straight up challenge Rocca there in the middle. TCU up by double digits again. 10-point lead here. 4:24 left to go in the fourth quarter. Here's Machiavelli from the wing.
Maine's done a nice job locking him down tonight. I mean, he's all over him. If you watch him get the ball, as soon as Machiavelli gets the ball, nice baseline, back to the basket, post move from Rihi Raka.
We're probably not going to find out till we see the box score, but I'm pretty sure Mane has held Machiavelli under double digits scoring tonight.
Yeah, and that's pretty impressive considering Machiavelli coming in and averaging 28.7 points per game. Machiavelli trying to guard Rowe with a nice slithery back to the basket spin move. Back to 10. Now to Raka. Norris again.
A double there by TCU.
Stojakovic for 3, no good, back rim.
Yeah, Bolton managed to get there to put a bit of a contest on it. Mane up for 3, can't get it to drop. Bolton with the board and the jam.
Wow. 71-59. Mac to Machiavelli to Raka. Machiavelli going to step back for 3. He had a clear path. Don't know why he didn't go for it. He gets in the Rocket. Bolton with a big block on Raka.
Raka only 8 points tonight, was perfect in the first half. That efficiency has slipped to 20% here in the second. Here's Rowe on Machiavelli. Raka with the double. Bolton with it, though.
Now that is the State Farm assist of the game right there.
Yeah, Bolton with 10 points now tonight, all in the paint. Again, this 2-3-4 crew here for Texas Tech, complemented by the likes of Krieg off the bench. Mane at the 1. Jordan Brand, player of the game, coming up here potentially.
Yep, there it is. Tommy Krieg.
Tom Krieg.
Yeah,
no surprise there.
He had an amazing first half. A little quieter in the second half, but he has just done it across the board. Rebounding, blocks, defense, points.
Yeah,
he's done it all.
All over the stat sheet tonight. Will be interesting to see what his final numbers end up being. Here's a Machiavelli, little step back jumper from the mid range, no good. Row up with the board.
Counted in 1. Hanzu Hasashi to the line.
16-point lead now for TCU over Texas Tech.
So Sashi knocks it down. This one is ballooned to a 17-point lead.
And again, it's credit to TCU's defense as Machiavelli finds the lane and slams it home. Texas Tech not going down without a fight here.
Ray with vengeance, with that sub to vengeance. Appreciate you, Ray. I would say they looked like it was a little extra something on that dunk by Machiavelli. Bolton now activated. Bolton tried to feed Rowe. Bad turnover there. But Houlihan with the intercept. What?
I think a part of what Machiavelli added to it is just maybe a bit of frustrations with how smothered he's been so far in this one. Again, I'm fairly confident that Mane has held Machiavelli to, if not under double digits, then maybe in like the low teens.
Yeah, TCU has gone a little cold here in the last 2 minutes.
Texas Tech starting to go on a run.
Will they run out of time? That is the question. CJ Mack for three. Bang! 10-point game.
Yeah, and that's one of the first shots that we've seen by Texas Tech that hasn't been covered in, at all. 9 times out of 10, there's been a man there for Texas Tech. Wasn't on that one.
What a find.
With a slam there.
Money. Yeah, what a pay. Cash money right there with that dime. Machiavelli for three, no good. Back rim. That was a little bit of a force there. I know the time is dwindling down. Bolton to Money. To Rowe. Rowe back to Money. Driving right past Machiavelli off the glass and good. He's had a great game, Money.
Yeah. This game looking much more like a traditional Texas Christian game. Again, coming into this one, averaging just under 80 points, but also only giving up just under 80. So, powerful defensive effort here by TCU tonight. Texas Tech just not able to find the knife to cut through the defense of the Horned Frogs.
I mean, this game 100% could be attributed to defense. TCU just shut them down. And every shot, for the most part, was contested tonight.
Yeah.
I mean, even the layups had a guy right there, hand up, jumping up with them.
Yeah, nothing went easy for Texas Tech today.
Baylor, Kansas coming up after this one. Is TCU going to dribble this out? And fittingly, it was Tommy Creed with the ball in his hands. But big upset as number 12 takes down the third-ranked Texas Tech. Not that it's a huge upset, but it is an upset. So.
Indeed, it is. Texas Tech going to lose their undefeated record, fall to 3-1, 0-1 in conference play. TCU moves up to 3-1. That 1-0 conference record. TCU definitely probably going to see TCU move up into the top 10 come next week's coaches polls. Break this one down with the team comparison, the box score after this. The SBA will be right back.
Let's take a look at the team comparison if it decides it wants to click over for me. There we go. The shooting percentage for Texas Tech stands out for me, but what else stands out for you here?
Yeah, I mean, Texas Tech shooting under 60% is absolutely wild. Texas Tech actually kind of dominated the boards, especially offensively, but wasn't able to turn them into as many second chance points.
Especially with the point, you out-rebound them 44 to 35. It's not a tremendous amount, but when you look at the points in the paint, 54 points in the paint to Texas Tech's 30.
Yeah. ECU really spread the ball out incredibly well, though. 23 assists to 13 in favor of the Horned Frogs. Also 24 more points in the paint. 13 points off 10 turnovers. Not the greatest efficiency-wise there, but still half decent. TCU, of course, leading in the turnover department. It was just kind of an all-around type of game for TCU that Texas Tech just wasn't able to keep up with.
Yeah, for sure. Machiavelli finishes this one with 5 of 15, 14 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists. Only 2 of 7 from downtown for Machiavelli. So well off of his average. Good job by Money defending him. Although that was a highlight dunk. I want to go back to that. That was insane.
Yeah, like I said, Machiavelli held in the low teens by Mane tonight. held to just half of his scoring efficiency.
CJ Mack finishing 13 points, 1 rebound, 2 assists on 5 of 10, and had a block to go along with 2 turnovers. Stanley Seymour Jr., the walk-on 9-1-1 with a block, 4 of 7. Rihi Raka just shy of a double-double. We talk about him having a double-double almost every single game. Just shy of that. He had the rebounds, didn't have the points. 8 points, 11 rebounds. Peja Stojakovic Jr., 2 of 8, 1 assist. Juan Carlos Uawa, 4 points, 12 boards. So between Uawa and Raka, they killed it on the boards.
23 rebounds, 6 of those offensive for Texas Tech.
You were kind of a glue guy. Picked up a couple assists, a steal, and a block as well. O'Houlihan, quiet night for him. 1 of 4, 4 points, 2 assists, 2 steal. Otto Octavius, 4 points, 4 rebounds, a steal on 1 of 3 shooting. Tito Deathridge, 3 points, 1 rebound, 2 assists. And Musa Grosjean, 2 points, 8 rebounds, assist, and a block on 1 of 4. Take us through TCU.
Sure thing. Ricky Rowe going to be your leading scorer here. 15 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists, and 2 steals for him on 7 of 11 shooting. Hanso Hazashi contributing as well. 13 points, 4 assists, a steal, and a block. Tom Krieg, the complimentary piece off the bench and your player of the game. 13 points, 9 rebounds, a steal, and 3 blocks on 5 of 9 shooting for him.
Yeah, that's by far the best game Krieg has had in his career. Almost a double-double, 3 blocks is huge.
Bolton rounding out the trifecta here for TCU. 12 points, 5 rebounds, 2 dimes, and 3 blocks for him. Mane, another complimentary piece at the 1, finishing 10, 2, and 6 tonight off 4 of 9 from the field. Mikey Williams with 6, 1, 1, and 1. Norris finishing 4 points, 9 rebounds, and an assist. Jones finishing 4 points, a rebound, an assist, and a steal. And Zealand rounds it out. Not quite rounds it out, excuse me. Zealand with 3 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists. And Froggy Horns rounding it out with 2 dimes.
All right, so that is gonna wrap up this one. Solid game from TCU's defense. Locking down Texas Tech with the big upset here. 80-66 coming up here in about 10 minutes. Baylor versus Kansas. Stick around. CSBA for Aaron. I'm Scott. We'll see you guys in a few. Aaron going to be back on the call here in a minute, so stick around for that. CSBA.